My name is Kenneth Anger, and I was born in the city of Santa Monica, California at midnight on February 3rd, 1930, which makes me an Aquarian with Scorpio rising. I came from a comfortably middle-class family, quite conservative. I suppose I would have to be considered the black sheep because I went my own way. I was a late child. My brother and sister were both grown up and away at school when I arrived. So basically I grew up almost like an only child. And my father was an engineer at Douglas Aircraft, and he expected both his sons to follow. My brother did become involved in aviation, and I decided it wasn't for me very early on. That didn't please him. And my grandmother sort of took over raising me and looking after me. She was the mother of my mother, and it was a good relationship. I call her my fairy godmother, so she encouraged me to be an artist, and so I had an ally in the family. And actually, she bought me my first movie camera. Well, I corresponded with my mother, but she died a few years later, and my grandmother had already died by the time I left for Europe. And my father then died a few years farther on, and I don't have any contact with my older brother and sister. They're the conservative wing of the family, and I'm the anarchist or the black sheep. So we don't mix, and that's fine with me. I would go to the local film palace taken by, at the beginning by my grandmother, and when I was a little older on my own. One was in the city of Santa Monica, where we were living at the time, called the Criterion. And some of the films that impressed me very much were what you would call spectacles. It's like a trance experience, and you can get taken into that big image, and it's another world.